Hey guys, let's check out the Raven Endeavor. So here's the box it comes in. There is this is a spot to keep your extra links, maybe even a strap. And then you have a spot here for two watches. Because what's better than one Raven is two Ravens. There are some killer. Oh, well, where's the watch, right? I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to start it on wrist. So I've done at least two videos of three different colorways of the Raven Endeavor, and I still stand by my statement that this is the most comfortable, larger watch out there. Insanely legible and very cool colors, although I think most of them are sold out on the site. So I don't know, secondary market basically is where you're looking. I think I've showed the yellow one, the powder blue, and then I had a black one for a little while. This is like a kind of like a pastel mint color, and the bezel is actually kind of a really deep chocolate brown, almost like an espresso dark color. It's not really black. So let's get into this. I measure 45 millimeter at the bezel. The case shape is very bowl-like and tapers down probably just under 44 millimeter, but we'll just call it a 44 case. The lug to lug is a 49.5 millimeter drilled, lugs that also kind of angle down. Really nice smooth transition from the lugs to the case, all very finely brushed. And you can see the bracelet is also solid end link, and then you have that articulating centerpiece, so it folds over. There is no extra length added to the lug with the bracelet. 14.3 thick. Yeah, it's a thick guy, but as you can see, look how tall and proud that very thick sapphire crystal with a chamfer leads up to its flat top. So that's including that sapphire. 22 millimeter lug width, the bracelet, 22 millimeter all the way through. Fully milled clasp, a little bit of swirly marks there. Raven engraved there, the logo. Pretty simple operation, very clean, and it does have the ratchet extension there for you. Let's see. Overall, I mean, other than the Raven branding on the back and its serial number of 143, I'm not sure how many he made exactly. The case back is very clean and sterile. I like that because the logo is awesome. He has a very good logo. If you zoom in here, you can see on the dial, it's actually an applied logo. I love that. And check out the massive handset on this thing. Kind of like a hollowed out Mercedes type thing, or like a bird with beak sort of thing, if you want to stay with that Raven feature. But really good, oversized, polished framed indices there. Simple cutout for the date wheel at the 6 o'clock. Lollipop all the way towards the end, and oversized on that long polished seconds hand. I mean, this thing is crazy legible. I love looking at the Raven Endeavors. And actually, most of the Raven watches of the newer releases are just super, super legible. This one's going to have BGW9 lume, if I'm not mistaken. We'll check that at the very end. You can see really nice sharp coin edging on the bezel and a very well done polished ceramic bezel insert. The coin edging is also matched on the screw down crown that is also logoed. Nicely done. Nothing's like over the top here. I think everything's like really just clean and well thought out. Steve, the owner of Raven, has been doing watches actually longer than most of us really realize. And he's also even part owner involved with a knife company, Finch Knives. I hope to get some of those in soon. Steve's crazy busy. He's always doing stuff. Actually, he's working on like a new office studio thing like that. If you follow Raven or Finch on Instagram, you'll see the postings. So it's fun to follow because they're moving and shaking, man. They're doing things. So it's pretty cool. So I believe the early generations, just FYI, the first run of the Raven Endeavors, which were like black, there was only a few different colors, but they were not pastels, had the ETA 2824 in them, right? And then there was problems getting that movement. So I remember talking to Steve when he dropped these pastel ones. I think he had to put the Sellita SW200 in these. Still basically the same movement, but it was just an accessibility thing. Hey, check this out. I actually have an SBBN tuna on hand as well to kind of show you. They're similar in size, but the Raven is just, it punches way higher, I think, as far as, well, it's a Swiss automatic, and the legibility on it is, I mean, the legibility on a Seiko tuna is awesome. Don't get me wrong. And I love the way Seiko tuna wears. The Raven kind of has about the same feel on wrist, other than, I don't know, it just feels more sharper angles and a little more masculine feeling. Not that the tuna is not masculine. It's just, the Raven's just, I don't know. It's really cool watch, guys. On the resale market, because that's basically where we're going to have to go. I forget what the retail were on these. They weren't cheap, I know that, but they were under $1,000 if I'm not mistaken. On the resale side of things, or used market, I think you could probably pick these up for somewhere between $500 and $600. I think that's a legit good deal for one of these guys. Did I show you the bezel action? 120 click. It's just absolute precision. Every Raven watch I've tried, the bezel action is awesome. The legibility is awesome. All right, let's kill the lights. You know what? Because it's BGW9, I am going to cheat a little bit, just so it shows up a little bit better for you guys. I don't even know if that was necessary. That's pretty wild, insane BGW9. It's probably overexposing, actually. Yeah, I didn't need to charge it. That is a heavy application of BGW9. Probably the heaviest application of BGW9 I've ever witnessed. I mean, even next to, granted, I didn't charge the Seiko, but typically Seiko Lume is brighter than BG. That's not the case here. This is pretty wild. So well done, Steven, on the Raven Endeavor. If you guys like larger watches, check out the Endeavor. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Thanks for watching. Oh, and this watch was sent in by Edward. So thank you, Edward, for sharing this one and a few other watches with the channel. Much appreciated. I'll see you guys on the next vid.